Hey guys, my name is Betterbrick Studios, and today I'm going to be making a review of my LEGO Transformers Dark of the Moon Topspin. As you can see, he turns into some sort of armored NASCAR with a bunch of guns on top. This made him really easy to make because I didn't really have to hide most of the obvious robot kibble. Yeah, he's got this blue, gray, and white color scheme. Picked white based off of the toy. It had like white parts for the Lowe's symbol and stuff. Also a bunch of yellow on it. Probably a little too much yellow. And it does roll, but these front wheels are fake. They just like scratch across the ground. From the bottom, doesn't really look like much. It's pretty nice. You got a front windshield. I like the way the front came out, and the back is just hectic. The front mostly just turns into the missile pods on his shoulders. And the back turns into the actual robot. Now, on to some size comparisons. Here he is, next to Combiner Wars Onslaught and the recent Earthrise Hoist. He looks pretty good. He is about a deluxe scale. And yes, I'm thinking of doing all the rest of the wreckers. Not immediately after this video, but I'm thinking of getting to all of them. Yeah. He does fall apart a lot because the back doesn't really tab in good. Yeah, he is about a deluxe scale, and then here's the Voyager figure. Now, after we got that out of the way, let's get on to his transformation. Now, turning him into robot mode's kind of difficult. I like to start here at the back by folding up this section. And that'll allow you to fold out this waist piece. And you take these legs. I'm going to rotate this around, and then once you get it to here, rotate this panel. And then finish folding that out. This panel will fold around like this. That will hold it in place. And then rotate away this heel. This waist piece seems to fall off a lot. And final step you don't want to do is fold in this wheel. Now, same thing on the other side. This wheel will fold up. Rotate that. That. That will all compress nicely into some legs. Then this will all like fold up. This bottom half will fall off, but this allows me to show this part. that will all fold up like that. And then this waist piece will fold to the front. Okay, now we're going to fold out these arms like so. Then this front section, you're going to want to split that open. Like so. These arms, just going to want to angle them forward, out of the way. Take this back piece and you'll fold these down, and that will tab into the back, forming the backpack. Now you can tab it like this, or you can tab it flatter, which is my preferred way to do it. Then these missile pod sections, you gotta make sure these arms are forward. These will rotate up and hinge like that. Same on the other side. You have them mostly complete, then you just fold out the arms, fold these pipes up. I couldn't get 2 pipes in here, but I managed to get 1 for each side. And then these panels will fold up. And also, you gotta make sure. I got a lot of inspiration from Arnabliss's design, so shout out to him. I watched his, and that's where I got a lot of the design cues of how how it's supposed to look, how Topspin is supposed to look from his transformer. Of course, this is my own design for him. And here he is in his robot mode. One thing you'll notice right off the bat is he doesn't have claws, but those claws can easily fold out. He has his real hands, and then he has these claws which can easily fold out and also conveniently store away. And then these little guns can fold out for a more movie accurate appearance. So he practically has 2 modes: weaponize and then neutral. His proportions are kind of wonky. It looks a lot worse on camera, but you can definitely tell with the big legs and then the skinny little torso. He's also very top heavy because of these rocket shoulder thingies. Now to get him into his like unweaponized mode, you go up here, and you just rotate this around, and it'll fold into the back really nicely. You can see from this angle. You can fold these rockets around and angle the claws. And there's his neutral mode. As you can see, it's pretty good. Holds together really well. The only notable problem is this and the feet. I gave him big heels because of these little parts sticking out, preventing him from being flat-footed. So yeah. Now, on to articulation. You got ball joints on the rockets, hinge joint. You can untab this section for more articulation, but that's meant to stay tabbed in and more for transformation. Head rotates left to right. Sometimes gets caught on that back section. You can look up, not far. And his head falls off when you try, but really far down. His arms can't quite do a full 360. You can if you fold them out. In and out because the ball joint. Elbows are kind of weird. They do go forward a bit. And got claw articulation. Hinge joints there. You do have an ab crunch from the transformation, but that's kind of meh. Ball jointed hips for all range of movement. Go kick up really high and back. Got knee bend, knee rotation. So yeah, he has a decent level of articulation. Not the most posable thing out there, but trying to get him to stand in any pose. He is very difficult to pose because of the way his legs are and that ab crunch thing. It's always flopping around. You can always flatten these feet and put it on a studded surface, which kind of works if you get it right in between the studs correctly. But it's better to have the heels out. He always, all the time, splits in half. Just kind of meh. I don't have any accessories for him. I just realized he's way off camera. So yeah, that's my review on my LEGO Transformers Dark of the Moon Topspin. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe for more content like this. I also make Transformers stop motion series. You could probably check that out. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.